Alright, we are going to cover the probability, but for single event. So let's look at what it is actually about. Okay, everything have to start with a sample space, usually denoted by a capital S. Okay, and the sample space is a collection of all possible outcome of a random experiment. And I have two simple examples here. So if I have a coin toss, the outcome will be head or tail. And if I have a die toss, then I will have 1 to 6. Okay, and when you are considering an event, usually denoted by a capital E, is actually an experiment. Okay, it's an experiment itself. It's a random experiment, which means it is actually an unbiased experiment. Then we come to this formula over here, alright, which actually is the probability of the experiment. So it's a P, probability of the experiment. E is actually the number of outcome, right, favorable to the event E, okay, which is the experiment, over the total number of possible outcome of the sample space, usually denoted by the capital S. Here's a typical question. Okay, so there are 20 seats numbered 1 to 20 in a row in a cinema. So if a seat is selected at random, okay, so it means it's unbiased, from the row, find the probability that the seat number is a multiple of 3. Okay, if you want to try this question out on yourself, okay, I will suggest you pause the video, because I will be going through the steps as well as the answer in a short while. Okay, now I have 20 seats, number 1 to 20. Okay, so the sample space is actually the seat itself, right, which is number 1 to 20. Okay, but the experiment here is the seat number of multiple of 3. So what does that mean? So it will be seat number 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. Okay, why don't I go up further? Because there is only 20 seats. Alright, so there is no such thing as seat 21. So there is only a seat 1 up to a seat 20, and all this inside here is the multiple of 3. So actually I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means I have 6 multiples of 3. So the probability of the seat is a multiple of 3 is 6, which is this one over here, okay, over the sample space, which is total 20. Alright, so 6 over 20. Of course, I can simplify this, okay, to 3 over 10.